Listening. Okay, so are you ready? We are going to start. Okay. Please write down what you have heard of and decide it is right or wrong.
一、听力
1. Listening.
第一部分
Part 1.
第1到4题，听词或短语，判断对错。
Questions 1 to 4.
Listen to the words or phrases and decide whether the pictures are right or wrong based on what you hear.
例如，
Example,
很高兴
very happy.
看电影
To see a movie.
一、做。
做。
2. 桌子。
桌子。
3. 爸爸和女儿。
爸爸和女儿。
4. 请喝茶。
请喝茶。
Okay, so let's check up the answer together. Number one, is it right or wrong? Savra Javi.
Right.
Right. So what did you hear of?
做
做
what
what's meaning? 做
means sit to sit.
to say it. Yes. So it is right. Okay, 做 is to say it. Okay, number 2. Hafiza Halima.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, number 2. What did we hear of?
Ma'am, this is wrong. This is basic.
Why?
Oh,
What did we hear of?
table.
What did we hear of? 桌子 what's meaning? 桌子 what's meaning? Halima.
Yes, ma'am.
桌子 we heard of the word we heard of.
Under the table. Under.
Under 桌子 we heard of 桌子 what's meaning? 桌子 we have learned the new word 桌子 Muhammad Awaz Khan. Is it right or wrong? What did we hear of?
Ma'am, I think
Wrong? Why? Why?
visual.
桌子 what's meaning? 桌子 桌子 who can tell me? 桌子 what's the meaning of this word? 桌子 table. Yes, 桌子 table. So is it right or wrong?
Right.
Right, I think it is right. It's 桌子，这是桌子 table, right? Okay, number 3. Number 3, Hafiz Muhammad Yasser. Hafiz Muhammad Yasser. Yasser, are you there? Number 3.
Yes, 老师.
Yes. So Number 3, is it right or wrong? Muhammad Awaz Khan.
Wrong, lão sư, wrong.
Wrong. So what did we hear of?
Chúa.
Number 3. Number 3. What did we hear of? It is wrong. So the phrase we have heard of is 爸爸和女儿。爸爸和女儿 What's meaning? Mr. Amir 你好。爸爸和女儿 What's meaning?
Father and son.
女儿
Father and daughter.
Father and daughter. 爸爸和女儿 Yes. 爸爸和女儿。女儿 is daughter. Father and daughter. But in the picture, that is 妈妈和女儿, right? So it is wrong. Okay, number 4. Number 4, is it right or wrong? And
Right.
Right, yes. What did we hear of?
请喝茶。
请喝茶, yes, right. What's meaning 请喝茶?
Please have tea.
Please have tea. Please drink tea. Yes, right. Very good. So, what about the other students? Have you done this part all correctly? Number 1. Number 1, 坐. 坐, it means to sit. Number 2, 桌子. 桌子, it means table. Number 3, 爸爸和女儿. 爸爸和女儿, it means father and daughter. Number 4, 请喝茶. 请喝茶. It means please drink tea. Okay. Okay, let's go on to do part 2. Part 2. In this part, we'll hear of 4 dialogues. And please look at the pictures and match the pictures to the dialogues. Okay? Choose the right picture for each dialogue you hear. Okay, let's go on. And please listen to the recording carefully, and you can write down some key words that you have heard of, okay? And I will ask you to repeat the key words that you have heard of.
第二部分
Part 2.
第5到8题，听对话，选择与对话内容一致的图片。
Questions 5 to 8.
Listen to the dialogue and choose the right picture for each dialogue you hear.
例如，
Example:
你好，
How do you do?
你好，很高兴认识你。
How do you do? Nice to meet you.
5. 你的桌子上有什么？
我的桌子上有一个电脑。
5. 你的桌子上有什么？
我的桌子上有一个电脑。
6. 你女儿呢？
在那儿，它在桌子下面。
6. 你女儿呢？
在那儿，它在桌子下面。
7. 谁是大卫？
我后面的那个人是大卫。
7. 谁是大卫？
我后面的那个人是大卫。
8.
李老师家在后面吗？
不是，李老师家在前面。8.
李老师家在后面吗？
不是，李老师家在前面。
Okay, so have you made your options? Let's check the answer together. So dialogue 5. Dialogue 5. Which picture match with dialogue 5?
Picture E.
Picture dialogue 5. Picture what? I will ask the other student. So Sabra, Javid. Okay. Okay, Mariam Siddiq, what is your option? Mariam Siddiq. The other students, have you made your options? Hafiza Halima. Dialogue 5. Which picture match with dialogue 5? Hafiza Halima.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Which picture?
Ma'am, E.
E. Right. Correct. Dialogue 5 match with picture E. So can you repeat some key words? What you have heard of? 桌子. Yes. 桌子. Yes. The other key word? What's the other key words you have heard of? 桌子. Yes. And can you repeat some the other key words? What's this? What's this on the table? 这是什么? What's this? What's this on the table? What's this on the table? What's this on the table?
Yes, ma'am.
So, how to say it in Chinese?
电脑.
Yes, 电脑, right? The other words
Yes.
we have heard of is 电脑, right? So if you didn't understand the whole dialogue, only according to the key words, 桌子 and 电脑, we can make our option. The right option is dialogue 5, right? Picture E match with dialogue 5. Okay, let me repeat. Okay, so A, dialogue 5, A. 你的桌子上有什么？你的桌子上有什么？So can you translate the dialogue into English? Halima, 你的桌子上有什么？That's the sentence. That's the sentence, from the sentence of lesson 10. 桌子上有什么 ？Just add 你的桌子上有什么 ？Okay, Sabra Javid.
What is on your table?
Yes, what's on your table? And sentence we have learned in the text of lesson 10 is 桌子上有什么 right? What's on the table? 你的桌子上 your table. What's on your table? B. 我的桌子上有一个电脑。Okay, go on, Sarah Javid.
There is a computer on my table.
Yes, very good. I think if you can, recite the text, that be easy for you to do this part, to do this exercise, okay? And the text of lesson 10 is 桌子上有什么？桌子上有一个电脑和一本书 ，right? Okay. So dialogue 5 match with picture E. Okay, dialogue 6. Dialogue 6, which picture match with dialogue 6? So I will ask another student. The other student, have you made your option? Hafiz, Muhammad, Yasser, what is your option? Hafiz, Yasser, Yasser.
Yes,
Yes.
ma'am.
Dialogue 6. Which picture? Which picture match with dialogue 6?
Laushik, could you please repeat the dialogue?
Okay, I will give the other students chance and then I will repeat the dialogue. Okay, Mariam Siddiq. Have you made your option? Who? So, Hafiza Halima. What's your option? Mariam Siddiq. So, besides Sabra Javid, is there anybody else who can tell me your option? What's your option? Okay, Sabra Javid. Sabra Javid.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Option A.
Option A, correct. So please repeat the keywords you have heard of.
Ninyar, Zainar, Thazai, Jozi, Shamyan.
Okay, so good. You just repeat the whole dialogue and there is no mistake. Okay, so let me repeat. Dialogue 6. A. 你女儿呢？你女儿呢？ Sarah Javid, what's meaning?
Where is your daughter?
Yes. 你女儿呢？呢 is put before the noun or the pronoun. It means where is the somebody or something. Okay. 你女儿呢? It asks the location of the subject. So where is your daughter? B. 在那儿，在那儿，她在桌子下面。Okay, Sarah Javid.
Right here. She is there. There. She is under the table.
Yes, very good. 在那儿，那儿 means there, there. Okay, here, 这儿，这儿 here, 那儿 there. Okay.
There.
So let me repeat. Dialogue 6. A. 你女儿呢？你女儿呢？呢 was just put behind the subject and indicates ask the location of the subject. So where is your daughter? 你女儿。B. 在那儿。那儿 means there. She is over there. There she is. 她在桌子下面。She is under the table. 在桌子下面。So, obviously, picture A match with dialogue 6. Okay. So dialogue 7. Dialogue 7. Which picture match with dialogue 7? Who has made your option? Please tell me your option. Sabra Javid, wait a moment. Is there anyone else who has made your option? I think the class is not for just. Yes, Hafiza Halima, what is your option?
B.
B. B, dialogue 7. Dialogue 7, B or D?
Ma'am, B.
B? Is it this one?
Yes, ma'am.
Is there any other option?
D.
Yes, I think D is correct. B was wrong. D. Okay, D. So who can repeat the keywords of dialogue 7?
Laoshi.
Mm, mm. Mhm. Dialogue 7. Dialogue 7, not dialogue 8. So dialogue 7 was the keywords. Hafiza Halima.
Yes, ma'am.
Dialogue 7, not dialogue 8. So what's the keywords in dialogue 7? Can you repeat the keywords? The other student?
Shueisha, Laoshi.
There is no 老师 in dialogue 7. That is that from dialogue 8. You made a mistake. So, Savara Javid.
Yes, ma'am. Shaishi Dave Wahom and the Nagayanshi Dave.
Okay, so good. Good. So dialogue 7. A. 谁是大卫？谁是大卫？大卫 is a Westerner's name. Who is David? Who is David? B. 我后面的那个人是大卫。我后面的那个人是大卫。So Halima, can you translate the sentence into English? 我后面的那个人是大卫。What's meaning? Halima?
Yes, ma'am.
Can you translate this sentence into English? 我后面的那个人是大卫。What's meaning? A asked, who is David? 谁是大卫 And B answered, 我后面的那个人是大卫。What's meaning? Can you translate the sentence into English? And who can translate the sentence into English? Yes, sir. Can you? Hafiz Muhammad. Yes, sir. Can you?
Yes, Laoshi.
So what's meaning? 我后面的那个人是大卫。Can you translate?
后面那个人
是大卫。What's meaning of the sentence? 我后面的那个人是大卫。那个人，我后面的那个人是大卫。Who can translate the sentence into English?
That person behind me is
Okay.
Dave.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
This person name is Dave.
我后面。I've asked you to recite the text, right? I think
She is a Dave. She is
我
Dave.
后面 what's meaning? 我后面前面 That's the new words we have learned in lesson 10. I ask you
后面 mean back.
Yes,
后面
right.
back.
我后面那个人You didn't review the new words and the text after the class, right? I've asked you to review the new words and the text after the class. If you have reviewed the new words and the text, if you can recite the text, it would be no problem for you to understand the dialogue. So 我后面那个人是大卫，我后面 behind me 那个人 that person。So 我后面那个人是大卫。What's meaning? Yes, sir. What's meaning of this sentence?
The person who is in your back, her name is Dave.
那个人，that person，那个 that person，我后面
That
，OK，
person,
我后面，repeat please。
that person who is on your back, her name is Dave.
Behind me， 我后面 that person behind me is David. Okay, so let me repeat. Dialogue 7. Dialogue 7. A asked, 谁是大卫？谁是大卫？ Who is David? B answered, 我后面那个人是大卫。我后面那个人是大卫。That person behind me is David. Okay, it seems you're not so familiar with the text we have learned in lesson 10. Okay, so dialogue 8. Dialogue 8. Which picture match with dialogue 8? So only B was left. So if you have done the exercises before correctly, you will have no other option. And picture B match with dialogue 8. So who can repeat the key words in dialogue 8? Dialogue 8. So who can repeat the dialogue 8? Okay, Sabra Javid.
Yes, ma'am. Li Laoshi Jia Zai Homian Bush Li Laoshi Jia Zai Qianmian.
Okay, very good. And Savara Javi can repeat the dialogues with no mistake. Okay, so dialogue 8. A. 李老师家在后面吗？李老师家在后面吗？ What's meaning? Savara Javid.
Yes, ma'am.
李老师家在后面吗？
Is Li Laoshi teacher Li's house in back or behind?
Yes,
Behind.
right. Right. 李老师家在后面吗？ Is teacher Li's home at back? At back? Be at back. Is teacher Li's home at back? B. 不是，李老师家在前面。What's meaning?
No, teacher Li's house is in front.
Yes, very good. 在后面 be at back， 在前面 be in front。后面 back， 前面 in front。Okay, so have you done all this part correctly? Okay. Some students can make right option, can have done all this part all correctly and can repeat the dialogues correctly, but some students can't understand the dialogues. So let's go on. Let's go on to do the part 3. Part 3. In this part, we'll listen to some sentences, and there'll be a question. And there are 3 options, and you should make your option just according to the sentence we have heard of. Okay, let's go on. And please write down
第三
some
部分。
keywords, what you
Part
have heard
3.
of.
第9到12题，听句子，回答问题。
Questions 9 to 12.
Listen to the sentences and answer the questions.
例如，
Example:
下午我去商店，我想买一些水果。
I'm going to the store this afternoon. I want to buy some fruit.
他下午去哪里？
Where is she going this afternoon?
9. 桌子上有一个杯子和一本书。
桌子上有什么？
9.
桌子上有一个杯子和一本书。桌子上有什么？
10. 我能看看你的书吗？
他想做什么？
10.
我能看看你的书吗？他想做什么？
11. 前面那个人是谢鹏的同学，他在学校工作。
前面的人是谁？
11.
前面那个人是谢鹏的同学，他在学校工作。前面的人是谁？
12. 我的小狗在那儿，桌子下面。
桌子下面有什么？
12.
我的小狗在那儿，桌子下面。桌子下面有什么？
Okay, so have you making your options? Please input your answers from number 10 to number 12 in the chat room together. Okay, and let's check who has done all these exercises correctly. Okay, please input your answers in the chat room together. someone has input. Sabra Javid has handed her answer. And what about the other students? Please input your answers in the chat room quickly. Hafiza Halima and Yasser, Mariam Siddiq, and Abida Kahadim, Atif Wahid. Please input your answers in the chat room together. Okay, Mr. Amir. Dan, Abida Kahadim. Yeah, Hafiza Halima. And Mariam Siddiq. Yeah, okay. And Atif Wahid. Please input your answers in the chat room quickly. Okay, I will count 3 seconds. 3, 3, 2, 1. Okay. So I will give you the right answer. C, A, C, B. The right answer is C, A, C, B. Who has done all this part correctly? C, A, C, B. Okay, so let's check the answer together. And number 9, please. Yes, 2 students have done this part all correctly. That is so good. Yes, okay. C, the right answer. C, A, C, B. Okay, let's see why you were wrong. Okay, so number 9, who can repeat the sentence? Or let's repeat some key words we have heard of. Number 9, who can repeat some key words of number 9? Is there anybody else besides Savara Javid? Is there anybody else? Okay, Hafiza Yasser. Hafiza Muhammad Yasser. Can you repeat the keywords?
Bezi Shangdian.
杯子 right? 杯子 we heard of 杯子和 what? 上面 right? Yes, we heard of what 上面什么上面 on what? Okay, Savara Javid.
这是上有一个杯子和一本书。
很好。And the question is, yes, right, very good. The sentence we heard of is, 桌子上面有一个杯子和一本书。And the question is, 桌子上有什么？ I think that's the sentence from the text of lesson 10, right? 桌子上面有一个杯子和一本书。There is a cup and a book on the table. The question is, 桌子上有什么？ What's on the table? So according to the sentence we heard of, we can make the right option, C, right? 杯子和书。Okay. Okay, number 10. Who can repeat the keywords we have heard of? Who can? Besides Savara Javid, is there anybody else? The other students? Abida Kahadim, have you done this exercise right? Hafiza Halima. Hafiza Halima, you've done all this part all correctly. So Hafiza Halima, can you repeat some keywords of number 10? Hafiza Halima. Okay, so Savara Javid.
Yes, ma'am. 我能看看你的书吗？
Okay. So what's meaning? 我能看看你的书吗?
Can I read your book?
Yes, 能吗? That's the sentence structure we have learned in lesson 10. 能吗? Indicates ask applied permission, ask for permission, right? 能吗? Can I read your book? Yes. And the question is, 他想做什么? 他想做什么? What does he want to do? 想 indicate a hope or plan. 他想做什么 What does he want to do? So according to the sentence we heard of, 他想看书 right? Because the sentence we heard of is 我能看看你的书吗 May I read your book? You want to read the people's book, right? 能吗 Ask for a permission. Okay, so A, option A is correct. Let me repeat. Number 10, the sentence we heard of is 我能看看你的书吗 Can I read your book? May I read your book? Question. 他想做什么 What does he want to do? And the option is A. Okay, number 11. Number 11, the option is C. Option C. 谢鹏的同学 So who can repeat the sentence we heard of? Who can repeat the sentence we heard of? Only Savara Javid. Is there anybody else? You can raise up your hand. Okay, Savara Javid.
前面那个人是谢鹏的同学。
Yes. And can you go on?
I just
Okay, the sentence is very long. But you know, the front part you're so correct. So 前面那个人是谢鹏的同学。If you can't understand the sentence, the whole sentence, only focus the keywords or the key phrase. We heard of 谢鹏的同学 in the sentence, right? 前面那个人是谢鹏的同学。What's meaning? What's meaning? Abida Kahadim, can you translate the sentence into English? 前面那个人是谢鹏的同学。Who can translate the sentence into English? 前面后面 We've just reviewed the new words. 前面后面前面那个人是谢鹏的同学 What's meaning?
Can I translate it, ma'am?
Okay.
That person in front is Xie Peng's friend, classmate.
Yes, very good. 前面那个人 that person. 前面 in front. So 前面那个人 that person in front 是谢鹏的同学 is 谢鹏's classmate. 同学 classmate. And go on. 他在学校工作。他在学校工作。Okay, Sabra Javid, go on.
He works at school.
That's very good. 他在学校工作。OK， 前面那个人是谢鹏的同学。That person in front is 谢鹏's classmate. 他在学校工作。He or she works at school. Okay, the last one, number 12. Number 12, option B is correct. 小狗. So who can repeat the sentence we have heard of? I hope the other students come on. Is there anybody else who can repeat the sentence of dialogue of number 12? Who can? It seems only Sabra Javid. Okay, Sabra Javid.
我的小狗哪儿在桌子下面
We heard of 小狗, right? I've told you, just focus on the key words. If you can't understand the sentence or hear of this whole sentence clearly, just grasp the key word. We heard of 小狗, in the sentence. 我的小狗在那儿。我的小狗在那儿。I will ask one of the students to translate the sentence into English. Yes, sir. What's meaning? 我的小狗在那儿。Yes, sir.
Where is your dog?
Where
is your small dog?
那儿 not where. 那儿 not 哪儿。我的小狗在那儿 not 在哪儿。Pay attention to the tones. 在那儿 not 在哪儿。So please repeat. Translate the sentence into English again. 我的小狗在那儿。Yes, sir. 在那儿。The fourth tone, not the third tone. 在那儿 what's meaning? Yes, sir.
Dog is here.
我的小狗在那儿。那儿 the fourth tone, not the third tone. Hafiza Halima, 我的小狗在那儿 what's meaning? Muhammad Awaz Khan. 我的小狗在那儿 what's meaning? 在那儿。那儿 the fourth tone, not 哪儿。
Where?
Dog is here. Small dog is
Where?
Not 哪儿. Where is 哪儿 the third tone? It's not the third tone, it's the fourth tone. 在那儿 what's meaning? Yes, sir. What's meaning? 在那儿。
The dog is there.
My little dog is there, over there. 那儿 means there, okay? Not 哪儿。哪儿 means where, okay? So 我的小狗在那儿。My little dog is over there. Okay, 桌子下面 what's meaning? Go on. Yes, sir. 桌子下面。Yes, sir. Go on. 桌子下面 what's meaning?
下面 means under.
What? 桌子下面。Repeat, please. I didn't hear you clearly. 桌子下面。Muhammad Awaz Khan. 桌子下面 what's meaning? Halima, 桌子下面 what's meaning?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, so 桌子下面 what's meaning? 桌子下 under the table, right? Under the table. 桌子下面 under the table. 下面 under the table. Okay. So question. 桌子下面有什么？桌子下面有什么 ？What's under the table? So according to the sentence we heard of, we can make the right option B. Okay. So just check your answers and see who has done all this part all correctly. There are 4 exercises, and who has done all this part correctly? You can raise up your hand. So besides Sabra Javid, who has done all this part correctly? I think there are only two students has done all this part correctly. Okay, so let's go on. Want to do the last part, the part three, pronunciation. Question number 1 to number 8. Let's go on to this part. Please listen to the recording carefully. And listen to the recording. Among the 3 words you hear, mark the one that is not a dissyllabic word with reduplicated syllables. So what is the reduplicated syllables? It means, there are 2 syllables and the 2 syllables are the same, okay? So that's the reduplicated syllables. Okay, let's go on to do this part.
Three, 语音
3. Pronunciation.
第一部分
Part 1.
第1到8题，听录音，从听到的3个词语中选出不是双音节叠音词的一个。
Questions 1 to 8.
Listen to the recording. Among the 3 words you hear, mark the one that is not a disyllabic word with reduplicated syllables.
1. A. 星星 B. 孩子 C. 奶奶 2. A. 姐姐 B. 妹妹 C. 早上 3. A. 朋友 B. 看看 C. 问问 4. A. 姥姥 B. 哥哥 C. 咳嗽 5. A. 妈妈 B. 弟弟 C. 清楚 6. A. 爸爸 B. 头发 C. 姑姑 7. A. 想想 B. 谢谢 C. 客气 8. A. 认识 B. 叔叔 C. 写写
Okay, so have you finished doing this part? Let's check up the answer together. Number 1, among the 3 answers, A, B, C, which one is not a dissyllabic word with reduplicated syllables? So which one?
B.
B, correct. B. Okay, A. 星星 B. 孩子 C. 奶奶 Okay. Number two, which one? Which option?
C.
C, correct. C, correct. A. 姐姐 B 妹妹 C 早上 Okay, number 3. Which one?
A.
A. Correct. A. Okay, A. 朋友 B. 看看 C. 问问 You know, the word which, with reduplicated syllables and the second syllable is often read the neutral tone. Okay, we always read the second syllable the neutral tone. Okay, number 4. Which one?
C.
C. Correct. C. A. 姥姥 B. 哥哥 C. 咳嗽 Okay. And what about the other students? Only Savara Javid spoke in the class. So I hope the other students, try to get chance to speak in the class and tell me your options. Okay. Number five. B. Is there any other option?
C.
C is correct. C. Okay. A. 妈妈 B. 弟弟 C. 清楚 Okay. Number 7. Which one? Number 7. Number 7. B is correct. Oh, number 6. I was wrong. Number 6. B is correct. B is correct. A. 爸爸 B. 头发 C. 姑姑 Okay, number 7. Which one?
C. C.
C, correct. C. Okay, A. 想想 B. 谢谢 C. 客气 Okay, the last one, number 8.
A.
A, correct. A is correct. A. 认识 B. 叔叔 C. 写写 Okay, so have you done all this part correctly? Who has done all this part correctly? Please raise up your hand and let me see. Okay, let's go on. Let's go on to do part 2. Listen to the recording and add the tone marks to the following words. And let's take a dictation. Listen to me and write the whole syllables, including the tones in the chat room, okay? So number one, 桌子, and you can use the number 1, 2, 3, 4 to represent the tones. 桌子. Okay, please. Sarah Javid is not the second tone. It's not 桌子. What you wrote is 桌子. 桌子. See, there are still some problems in your tones. 桌子. The other students, please input the syllable in the chat room quickly. Yes, right. This time you are right. 桌子, first tone and the neutral tone. Okay? Yes, right. Muhammad Awaz Khan, right. 桌子, next. 椅子. The other students, please input your answer in the chat room quickly. 椅子. The other students, Mariam Siddiq is not 椅子. Awaz Khan is not 椅子. What you wrote is 椅子. 字, the fourth tone, is not the fourth tone. 椅子. Okay, the right answer is the third tone and the neutral tone. But, when we read it, we just read the first syllable, the half third tone, right? Don't forget that. The half third tone. when the third tone was put before the first tone, second tone, the fourth tone, and the neutral tone. We should just read it half third tone, okay? 椅子. Okay, next. 包子, 包子. Quickly, quickly. 包子, 包子. Several Javid is not 包子. It's not 包子. 包子. 包包包包. The four tones, and you are not so familiar with the four tones. And the tones are the most difficult part for all of you, I think. 包子. 包子. The other students, please input. Mariam Siddiq is not 包子. It's not 包子. What you wrote is 包子. 包子. Wrong. 包子. 包子. 包包包包. The four tones is very easy to make a distinguish, but why you made some mistakes? Yes, 包子, first tone and the neutral tone, right? Okay, next, 饺子, 饺子, 饺子. Quickly, quickly, 饺子. You know, the best food in Chinese is 饺子. The best delicious food in China is 饺子. Hafiza, Hafiz, Muhammad Yasser, what you wrote is 饺子. It's not 饺子, it's 饺子. The final of the first syllable is 腰, 腰, not 家, ya. Yes, right, right. Sarah Javid. The tone of the first syllable was wrong. Okay, 饺子. Third tone and the neutral tone, but we should just read the first syllable, this half third tone. 饺子, 饺子. Okay, next. 孩子, 孩子, 孩子. Quickly, write the syllable in the chat room quickly. Savara Javid, the first syllable, the tone of the first syllable was wrong. It's not 孩子, it's not 孩子. It's not 孩子, 孩子. Hi, 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 hi. Hi, 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 hi. 孩子, 孩子. Right. This time you are right. Second tone and the neutral tone. 孩子. It means child. Next. 嗓子. 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 Wrong. Again. The first syllable is not the fourth tone. It's not sounds. What you wrote is sounds. Sounds. Right. Correct. Yes, sir, you're right. 嗓子. It's not sounds. 嗓子. Yes, right. Okay, next. 石头. 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 Savara Javid, it seems there are some problems in your tones. It's not, yes, right. Hafiz. Yes, sir, you're right. Second tone and the neutral tone, not the first tone. Okay, next. 舌头. 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 Hafiz, yes, sir. It's not 是. It's not the first tone. Several jam is not the third tone. 舌头 is not 舌头. 舌头. 舌头 is not 是. 舌. 舌. It's not 是. 舌 Raza Iqbal is not 舌头. 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 So far there is no right answer. 舌头. It's not 舌. 舌头 is not 舌头. Yes, right. Hafiz. Hafiza. Hafiz. Yes, right. Hafiz Yasser. And Sabra Javid. Yes, right. Raza Iqbal. This time you're right. 舌头, second tone and neutral tone. Okay, next. 里头. 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 It's not Hafiz is not little. Sarah Javid is not little. 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 Yes, right. This time you're right. Third tone and the neutral tone. Little. Little. But we should just read it half third tone. Okay. Next. White. 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 Quickly. White. White. Sarah Javid is not white. White. See, you should practice your tones. White. White is not white. It's not white. It's not white. It's not the second. It's not the third tone. White. 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 It's not white. 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 Wrong again. White. It's not white. Yes, right. Raza Iqbal, you're the yes, right. Sarah Javid and Raza, yes, right. This time you're right. So white, white. Yes, Mariam Siddiq, right. See, you can write the syllables correctly, but just the tones. So there are problems on the tones, right? White, white, and you must practice the tones more, okay. Next, 咱们，咱们，咱们，咱们，咱们。Yes, rather well, not 咱们，咱们。No, sorry, Javid, it's not 咱们，咱们。Yasser, you're right. 咱们，not man. 咱们 rather is not 咱们，咱们 second tone and neutral tone. Yes, okay. Next, 咱们人们rather down, not 咱们 second tone. 人们人们人们人们 The other students quickly. 人们人们 Yes, right. Second tone and the neutral tone. Okay, next. 我们 Yes, right. 我们 the third tone and the neutral tone, but we should just read it the half third tone. 我们 Okay, next. 他们 Yes, right, correct. 他们 first tone and the neutral tone. Okay, next. 杯子 Okay, 杯子 next. 杯子 quickly. Yasser is not 杯子 Which tone of the first syllable? Yes, Yasser. Muhammad Abbas Khan, right. 杯子 first tone and the neutral tone. Okay, the last one. 样子样子Quickly. Not 颜子 Yasser is not 颜子样子 not 烟 is young. The other students correct your answer. 眼子样子 Yes, right. Muhammad Awaz Khan, right. So fourth tone and the neutral tone. Okay, so let's listen to the recording and see if you have marked the tones correctly. Okay.
第二部分
Part 2.
第9到16题，
嗯
听录音，给下列词语标注声调。
Questions 9 to 16.
Listen to the recording and add the tone marks to the following words.
9. 桌子、椅子。 10. 包子、饺子。 11. 孩子、嗓子。 12. 石头、舌头。 13. 里头、外头。 14. 咱们、人们。 15. 我们、他们。 16. 杯子、样子。
Okay, I think there are still some problems on your tones, and you must spend more times to practice the tones. And there is no other way. Just listen to the recording and read after the recording. Okay, and when we mark the tones, just don't forget the rule of the tone markings, right? When we mark the tones, we should according to this sequence. A, O, E, U, and Ü, right? According to this sequence. For example, 桌子, look at the first syllable. There are 2 vowels in the syllable, U and O, right? So because O is previous, is before U, so we should mark the tone above the letter O, right? So 桌子. And look at 饺子. There are 3 vowels in the syllable 饺, and R is at the beginning of this sequence, right? So we should mark the tone above the letter R, right? A, okay. And all of the syllables, the second syllable of all these words are the neutral tone, and there is no tone marks on the neutral tones, okay? So I think it's time for today's class to be over, and that's our today's class. And we are going to start to learn the new lesson of lesson 11 tomorrow. And so that's all for today's class. 谢谢，再见. Yes, please input 0520 in the chat room. Yes, 0520. Yes. And please be on time for the class. Don't be late. Okay. Okay. 谢谢，再见. See you tomorrow. 明天再见。